Yeah, so I became interested in research at a pretty early age because my dad was a chemistry professor. So I spent like a lot of weekends and summertime in his lab, just like hanging around with the grad students and postdocs in his lab. So I don't know, as a kid, you always like look up to those people. So I was always like, wow, they're so cool. I want to be just like them. So my project focuses on chronic pain medication. So current medication is either ineffective or has a lot of side effects. And so people might not want to use it, or they might be forced to use it because of their pain, but have a hard time with these side effects. So my project is to develop new medications that are effective and have reduced side effects. My project specifically focuses on delta opioid receptors, and they're expressed on the outside of cells. And so if you develop a drug, it can interact with these receptors that are on the outside and then cause changes inside the cell. And that can ultimately reduce your pain signaling and provide you with pain relief. There's also sometimes some of the drugs that target delta opioid receptors can cause seizures. Not all of them do, and currently no one really knows why. There's literally not a single clue why. So I'm working to figure out why that is, just so we can make safe drugs and also effective drugs. Opioids are like such a huge part of America because of the opioid epidemic. So seeing how my work is super translational, and it's like there are drugs on the streets that I use in my research. It's just surprising because I never expected that my research would be so tied to our society and helping our society. It inspires me more because it's just so obvious that there needs to be help, and like every day it's like we have a fentanyl problem, and a lot of these people, I mean, in the beginning started on fentanyl because of they were clinically prescribed it. Or a lot of people are like, oh, I'm frustrated because my physician won't prescribe me with pain medication when I like got my wisdom teeth pulled. And it's like, well, they don't want you hooked on drugs, but also you shouldn't be in pain. Really want to work to make these pain medications better, and so people can be helped with their pain, but also not have the potential to be addicted to it. So I think it's actually already impacted it a lot, because without this funding, I would not even work on these projects. I would probably work on projects that my advisor thought of that have already been funded. So I'm super grateful that PhRMA allows me to work on my own projects that I am super passionate about. And PhRMA Foundation also has a huge network of current and alumni people that I can reach out to for help with my research or for future opportunities when I graduate. So as I'm like gearing up to graduate, I am thinking about what I want to do in the future. And it's definitely in research because it's just the most interesting thing to me. Like in regards to what like academia or industry, I haven't quite figured it out. I think I'm open to both, but I definitely want to research more, and specifically in drug development and helping find drugs of areas that don't really have effective drugs at the moment.